Time now for a check on your weather. Meteorologist Vanessa Murdock is here with the first alert forecast. Very busy in the weather center. Now, we don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but
we may rain on the St. Patrick's Day parade, but the worst of the storm will be well past us when the St. Patrick's Day parade kicks off.
Oh, that's
Monday.
good. The luck of the Irish, I guess.
Yes, I think so. And tomorrow morning for the New York City Half Marathon as well.
Right.
Things are looking warm, but a little windy, but still on the dry side. So that's really good. We have the brunt of the worst weather rolling through tomorrow evening. Out there right now, it's not too shabby, I have to be honest, although there are plenty of low clouds and it might start to feel a little bit damp outside to you at this moment in time. Here are your weather headlines. For tonight, it's fog, mist, and drizzle as temperatures rise through the overnight. Tomorrow night is our first alert weather day. I know it sounds a little bit interesting, but it's going to start at 5 p.m., rolling through Monday morning at 10 a.m. That will be the most intense of the weather for us. We can expect rain that will be heavy at times. We could get some isolated flooding and wind as well that could bring us some isolated damage. Maybe some branches come down, maybe a tree or two. It's possible, maybe some power lines. That brunt of the action, all courtesy of this storm system that is causing much worse conditions for our neighbors to the west and southwest. Big storm system essentially runs from Canada all the way down into the Gulf, and we see that there are numerous warnings out right now. The red boxes you see are current tornado warnings, but this storm has already produced an unbelievable number of storm reports. Wind damages from dust storms yesterday and tornadic activity as well yesterday. As we look to the present time, you can see that there are more tornado reports popping up, hail reports, wind damage, so much happening with the storm. For us, the biggest concern will be the wind and the rain. As we look to what's going on a little more closely now, you can see anywhere from Cincinnati all the way back down toward New Orleans. There is severe weather striking the region right now and will continue to train in the northeasterly direction for the next several hours. It's going to be a very tumultuous night there. You can see the biggest threat essentially from Birmingham to Mobile. That is for today, but the possibility of severe weather extends all the way up to the Great Lakes region. As far as tomorrow goes, notice where the threat is to our south. This is the best bet of severe weather tomorrow, and all the while tomorrow's severe weather threat is not just south, but it is less, I should say, intense than what they're going to be experiencing across the deep south today. So that's some good news. As the system moves east, it does become a little less worrisome, but nonetheless, we still anticipate some challenges here at home. Let's break the forecast down for you hour by hour, noting that tonight it's all about the low clouds and that feeling of dampness in the air as temperatures warm quite dramatically. As we make our way through the overnight, there could start to be a little bit in the way of drizzle. Tomorrow through your morning hours, essentially it's warm and becoming windy. Then as we move into the afternoon and evening, that's when things get more dicey. So here we are at 5:30. We're starting to see some more notable showers across the region. And then as we approach the 9 p.m. hour, that's when the stuff really starts to ramp up. This is when we could see some isolated thunderstorms, the more gusty winds moving through, and this persists for hours. Here we are approaching midnight. We still have some strong action out there. That trend does not stop. 1 o'clock, 2 a.m., we see the activity worst over the island, and then as we persist through that morning commute, 4 a.m. will be on air early Monday morning for you right here on CBS News New York. Notice how we still have the potential for training rain, maybe some thunderstorms at 4:30 a.m. Monday morning. By 10 a.m., the worst of the weather is out of here, but we're not necessarily dry yet. Right? So we still have some steady rain to the east, likely some showers from the city points north and west. And through Monday, we will see lingering wet weather mainly to the east of the city. And then Monday night into Tuesday, your situation improves. So it will be a damp and dreary St. Patty's Day for the most part as well. Total rainfall from the system, a general 1 to 2 inches. But where we get the most impressive rainfall really depends on where the strongest cells set up and also where the rain trains over most persistently. But we do need rain, and this will be a good thing if we can keep any damage at bay. Total wind gust projection. Now, we know that tonight things are relatively calm out there, but as we approach your Sunday morning, we're going to experience gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Quickly, they amp up. By the midday, we're talking about gusts 35, maybe approaching an isolated 40-mile-per-hour mark by the noon hour. Once that line is moving toward us, those wind gusts are really going to start to crank. And as the line moves through again from about 9 a.m. through 5 a.m. Monday morning, we could see winds gusting 45, maybe 50, and with any thunderstorms, maybe up to 60. It's possible. But again, winds is just going to be an impressively windy and warm day tomorrow. So let's break down first the New York City Half Marathon, which I'm happy to say is not going to be overly impacted by the weather, although the winds may slow you down a bit. As of 7 a.m., it's 55 degrees. degrees with fog and a little drizzle. 10 a.m. mostly cloudy, 58. By 1 o'clock, when most of you are done and celebrating the finish, 61 degrees, cloudy and windy. Again, winds gusting 25 to 35 miles per hour likely by then. Highs around the region tomorrow. We're pushing 70 inland. On the island, mid to upper 50s, right around 60. Low to mid 60s through the lower Hudson and down the Jersey Shore. In the park, we expect a high tomorrow of 65 degrees. 5 p.m. through 10 a.m. Monday is when the storms roll on through. So now let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. 11 a.m. on St. Patrick's Day. For the start of the parade, we do expect some steady light rain, 55. By 2 o'clock, 57 with just some showers lingering. It'll still be a little breezy, but nothing compared to what we experience for your Sunday. And then by 4 p.m., we're going to start to see some clearing from west to east, slowly but surely, and it's 58 degrees for your St. Patrick's Day. Now, your extended forecast, again, tomorrow, much of your day is okay, warm and windy, but 5 p.m. until 10 a.m. Monday morning, that's when the worst of the storm rolls through. Monday afternoon, it's going to be some very late day clearing, 58, likely still a little breezy. Tuesday looking phenomenal. 60 with sun. Wednesday, 64 and partly sunny. Thursday, spring officially begins, but this storm system right now is the epitome of spring severe weather that's rolling through. So Thursday, the official start of spring, 62 with some showers. Temperatures drop back down to 46, but we should be right around 50 right now. Much of your week is looking above the norm, and Saturday is looking sensational, 55 with sun.
Wow, I'm looking at those numbers. 65. Oh, my goodness.
Looking good, right?
I guess maybe no more snow ever again.
It's looking unlikely, but never say never in March, especially.
That's right. I know. You're so right, Vanessa.